Welcome back again to Queencapon Media. So my wonderful people, I am here to give you now the outcome of what happened in Nnamdi Kanu court proceeding today. So just like the previous video where I dropped about how he arrived the court, how he was denied access inside the court, that he should wait until the arrival of the judge. That was when they allowed him, and the main purpose or the main interior behind that particular action was because they don't want anyone to take record, like video him or even take picture while he was having his trial inside the court. When I see another new dimension don't come out today, he have to stay outside, wait for the arrival of the judge before entering. So my people, I will read out some written updates, then I will allow you guys to listen to outcome of his court trial today through his legal counsel. As you know, no picture, no record, so we are going to make do with whatever we have here. So this is coming from his younger brother's wife, Favor. She wrote Nnamdi Kanu's words in court today. That is what Nnamdi Kanu talk inside the court today. He said, before this court, you must surmount the legal threshold I have raised prior to requesting that I proceed with my defense. You cannot ask me to open my defense when you are unable to specify under which law am I being charged. A review of the record from this court reveals that there is no law supporting the charges against me. Consequently, I request that this court release me. Your lordship, I implore you to take judicial notice of all record within this court. This was exactly the words of our leader Nnamdi Kanu inside the court. Yes, so and this word were directly to James Omotosho. So my wonderful people, this one are the little one we will get, and we are going to allow you guys right now to listen to what his legal counsel, because hey, no be small update they gave us here. Please take your time, watch this video to the very end so that you won't miss out in any updates. Don't forget our code here, like and share, so that other will benefit from this update.
The law that I have contravened, yes. You cannot ask me to enter a defense for a law that does not exist, and particularly the law that the Supreme Court itself has declared non-existent. So what will I be defending? We're in a country where our laws are written. This is not England, where you have an unwritten constitution or unwritten law. We have a country where all our laws are in black and white. This is a lawmaker here. They made the law we're talking about. And if you ask him, he will tell you that there is nowhere they missed chapter 45 of the criminal code. They didn't make it. Honorable, you will make that law. It is not in existence. So who made that law? Who made that law? Was that law made by the Attorney General's office? And the Attorney General does not have the powers to make laws. So I am saying, as an ordinary citizen, that Nnamdi Kanu is completely right and within section 36 of the Constitution, which borders on his fundamental right to fair hearing, to be charged with in a court with a law that is in existence, not with a law that is not existent. Thank you. Thank you.
Violence like that. You can do a prompting, or you start by asking a question.
Now, why you think I can decide?
Yes. First of all, you understand that you are no longer
No. So we remain as consultants to him and as his brothers and braves in counsel.
Okay, based on today's proceedings, what did you observe and what did you do?
Well, my observation is that let's keep in mind that 14th October this year made it 10 years that this case has been pending. That the matter has become too complicated for the judiciary to handle underscores our core point that this matter is more political than legal. That this is a matter for the executive branch to settle with a political sleight of hand. It's not a matter to be offered to be limited wiggle room of a court of law of the judiciary. There is a lot of wide a lot of wide space left for politicians or political leaders of this country to resolve political issues that border on agitation. Why this one has become intractable is very, very, very disappointing. There's a thesis that has become intractable because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. That thesis is becoming more and more valid by the day. So what is playing out in court now is nothing but the best evidence that this matter has gone beyond the province of judiciary and should be taken back, by the executive branch that started it anyway. There is no trial without prosecution. So it's the executive branch, the president, that triggered this through the office of the Attorney General. So the president can direct the Attorney General to take the case back to the table to see whether it should be resolved politically. But to try to resolve this case before the courts is becoming more and more impossible every day.
Is this a call for political intervention for this case?
Well, of course, everybody is calling for that. It's not throwing in the towel. What is wrong with calling with reconciliation when the courts of the land actually recognize it as well? Check out Section 17 of Federal High Court Act. It called on judges to seek reconciliation between litigants before them, including in criminal cases. Section 174 of the Constitution empowered the Attorney General of the Federation to discontinue criminal prosecutions. So why should anybody say this matter should be resolved in courts when we have an alternative route of resolving it politically that appears to be easier and that would appear to be pleasing to everybody?
Okay, let's talk about
procedure today.
the proceedings.
Okay.
What next?
I will yield to one of my colleagues to discuss that. By Sama Square of Para will proceed.
Okay, actually, it's good for us to put the record straight. Nnamdi Kanu is not saying that he will not enter the fence. Nnamdi Kanu said, under what law are you charging me? Going by the Constitution, there is absolutely no charge against him. That tell me the law, that the court should tell me the law upon which he's being tried. Now, my law is on so saying that whatever thing that you have to say should be ruled at the final written address, and it should be on a conviction to know whether they're supposed to be convicted. I'm not going to say no. There are thresholds, there are hurdles upon which you need to cross, you need to reach another particular issue. And one fundamental issue here is that my law says we are talking about issue of extraordinary rendition, the way we are being brought back from Kenya to Nigeria. And he wants somebody to come and give evidence on that. There is nothing before him. And if you watch the motion of Nnamdi Kanu file, Nnamdi Kanu said, Federal High Court has given a judgment in respect of that, and also awarded 500 million naira against federal government in his favor. That judgment is in the court file. Court of Appeal, in their judgment, also gave ruling on that and made comment about that. CTC of that judgment is in the court file. Supreme Court in their judgment also took judicial notice of that and they condemned that attitude. They are all in court file. There was a motion challenging the decision of the court where these issues are being raised, and Nnamdi Kanu made reference of the motion in the court file. Yes. And under the Evidence Act, Nnamdi Kanu is saying that under the law, court is obliged, is under obligation to take judicial notice of every document in your file. Yes. So asking him now to go and enter into a defense and start giving evidence on that is a waste of time. Yes. That court is on its own supposed to take so much to raise this issue. Yeah. Court is expected to raise this issue. Now there is a charge before me. Please, under what law? Address me on this issue before I go into trial. My Nnamdi Kanu filed a motion, and I think that motion Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that motion should be had, and all this issue I raised should be trashed for me to go into trial. So I'm into defense. So my lord, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu maintain his position on that. So my lord said that he has gone to tomorrow for him to get that defense. Just like we said, you know, we are no longer into the matter, but we are still consulting us. I am saying so on handling his matter in court, he felt that he's competent to do that. So whatever advice he needs from us as his lawyer, we should also offer the regular advice just to get the record straight, so that people will not say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refuses to enter defense. No, there is no such issue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, address me on this issue. Okay, that's
the honorable member here would like to say.
My name is Right Honorable Obi Akoche. I represent the great people of Iguana, Umaya North and Umaya South for the constituency of Abia State. I represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. From what I saw today in court, there seems to be a systemic effort being put in place to steamroll and railroad Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into putting up a defense and leading to conviction. There are procedural issues that must be heard before the matter can go forward. And I think that is the motion that must be had, hopefully by tomorrow. Nnamdi Kanu still remains a prisoner of conscience. He's been detained unlawfully. And we are also using this medium to continually call on Mr. President to invoke Section 174 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, for the Attorney General to enter a nolle prosequi, at least before the determination of the court. We are very optimistic that Mr. President, that we know is a listening and attentive president, and that he will do the right thing in the shortest possible time. Thank you.
So my wonderful people, I am so happy that the international community are watching or have watched what happened in our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court sitting today. The kind of injustice that these people is doing to our leader. In fact, these people get mind though, even with all this thing that is happening, Omotosho no go give himself sense. They still they play this game, this mind game where they still they play since. They still want to continue with it. So my wonderful people, I don't know what to feel about this update too. Because at this point, I am tired of these people. Like, I am fed up with all this continuous court trial without no positive result. Share your opinion in the comment section. Do not forget to like and share so that others will be aware of what happened in our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court proceeding today. Thank you for your usual support here. I'll keep on bringing more hot updates daily on your table. Bye-bye.